Guy, and it's a privilege and an honour to be given the opportunity of presiding over the 127th Miners Gala. And I think we can truly once again start to refer to it as the big meeting. It's customary to commence proceedings by playing the hymn tune Gresford to commemorate all those miners who have lost their lives throughout the British coalfield. I think it's opportune and appropriate this year to also include a dedication to those miners who died in the explosion in New Zealand at Pike River Mine. 29 miners perished, 2 of which were British. It's also the 60th anniversary of the strike at Islington and Appleton collieries, which occurred in 1951. We also wish to commemorate those events. May I introduce to you Dave Collins and the Fishburn Brass Band. Thank you. On behalf of the National Union of Mine Workers North East Area and the Durham Miners Association, may I extend a warm welcome to you all and express gratitude to our members, their families, their friends who continue to give us magnificent support. Also to miners and their families from all parts of the British coalfield, their comrades and friends from other trade unions, the Labour Party branches and supportive organisations for marching in today alongside our branches and our banners. We wish to thank you for the solidarity and support that you displayed and wish you all very well for today's proceedings. There can be only one focus as far as this year's gala is concerned, and that's measures that affects every single one of you that's here today. The draconian attacks on public services and the welfare state, whether it be jobs, education, pensions, welfare benefits, or the National Health Service. In the main, it will be the most vulnerable people in society who will suffer, not just today, not just tomorrow, but for the foreseeable future. The cuts must be fought. To that end, the TUC is to be complemented in bringing together the Public Sector Alliance to coordinate strategy to fight the cuts. The 26th of March demonstration in London displayed the unity that's required, with almost 750,000 trade unions on the streets marching to protest to the government. The teachers and the PCS kept the momentum going 2 weeks ago with a one-day strike, and they are to be complimented and congratulated for making that stand. These cuts haven't really started in earnest. It's just in April of this year that the gradual implementation is creeping in. It's a rolling programme and it's scheduled for 4 years. So if you're not caught this year, you're likely to be caught next. And if you're not caught next year, you'll almost certainly be caught the year after or the year after that. The NUM has some experience of dealing with hostile governments, sometimes even our own. And the one lesson that we learned above all others is that unity is strength. United you'll stand, but divided you'll surely fall. In the coming months, the government will try to peel one union off or one sector of the public sector against another. They'll try to divide and settle. But there's one thing that is absolutely certain. One of the things that happened in the miners' strike of 1984-85 was that the UDM Scab Union took the 30 pieces of silver, believing that their collieries would be safe. The reality was, within 5 years of the miners' strike, they were left with one pit. So you've got to stand together, support each other through thick and thin. On behalf of the North Eastern of the NUM, I'll pledge our support in any way that we possibly can. We wish you well in the struggle, and we know that if the trade union movement stands together, you'll succeed. My first and present duty is to reintroduce to you the guests of the Durham Miners to the Gala. These are people who have committed to the labour and the trade union movement, and because of the time schedule, it's necessary for me to introduce them in categories and collectively. I know that you will receive them in the warm tradition that the North East people reserve for comrades and friends. From the trade union representatives, we've got Jim